I'm here with Sean Kelly from the Models. Let's see, I came across the phrase experimental pop, rhythm, and blues.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. Wow, that's experimental pop, rhythm, and blues.
I think it's the group has sort of always been essentially an experimental group. I mean, even before we were models that we are today, there was something like 8 or 9 other guys in the band before. I've been in the band the whole time, but there's 4 other guys.
You and James Ford.
Well, James has been with the band for about 5 years.
And how long have you been together as a band?
About 8 years.
About 8 years.
And just during that time, obviously, there's been a lot of experimentation going on. I think it's just all the people that have been in the group have been kind of that creative. And it's been popular at home in Australia, so that's where we get the pop term from. And rhythm and blues is just sort of, if you want to get really kind of, if you want to tear it apart completely, that's what it is, you know.
It's the roots.
So it does describe us experimental pop, rhythm, blues.
As far as your show goes, when you get on stage and open up your show, do you keep pretty much to the recorded songs when someone goes out to see the Models? Do they hear pretty much what's on the record, or do you improvise a lot?
They do. More so these days. We've actually, about a year ago, we decided, can we try and sound more like our records? Whereas, there was periods where we've left a lot of room in our arrangements for improvisation and any sort of spontaneous activity that occurs. But of course, you can still, things like that happen even when you're playing something exactly the same as it is on the record, because there's obviously more potential energy there because it's live.
Well, let's see, I couldn't get away tonight without asking Lisa's favorite question here. She wanted to know, see, we've never been to Australia, and we know that when you flush here, it goes clockwise. And I just wondered, is it true that when you flush in Australia, it goes counterclockwise?
It is. It's quite
true. How about your clocks?
Yeah, the clocks go anti-clockwise as well.
On that note, we want to thank you a lot. This is Sean Kelly from the Models and Mr. Patrick DROUIN for Good Rockin' tonight.
Thanks, Pat.